Hello students. In our previous videos, we discussed about discovery of electron, proton and neutron. Right now, we'll discuss about the properties of fundamental particles, especially charge and mass of electron, proton, neutron. See, electron symbol E, proton P, neutron N, and absolute charge, actual charge. Actual charge of electron is minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Proton plus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Observe these two. Electron and proton having equal amount of charge, just they differ in sign. So electron and proton carries same quantity of charge, but they differ in the only in sign. Okay, neutron charge 0, chargeless particle. Among these three fundamental particles, which particle is not having any charge means neutron. Now relative charge means it is in comparison to other. So suppose if you divide all these three charges with 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, this divided with 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb minus 1. This divided with 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, then you will get plus 1. 0 divided by 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, 0. So here reference is 1.6 into, with reference to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, charges of these three particles minus 1, plus 1, 0. So this is relative charge. When a particular charge is compared with the other quantity of charge, you will get these numbers. These are called as relative charges. Okay, minus 1, plus 1, 0. Okay. While doing calculations, that time we may use these relative charges. Okay, now absolute mass. This is actual mass. Actual mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. Actual mass of proton is 1.672 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. Actual mass of neutron is 1.674 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. The mass of the mass of proton and mass of neutron almost same. Neutron mass is slightly neutron mass. This is 1.672 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. This for neutron 1.674. Just neutron is slightly having more mass than that of proton. Almost proton and neutron having equal mass. See, electron 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. Electron mass is somewhat less than that of proton and neutron. Okay. Now relative mass. See, relative means in comparison to other. Here, to compare masses, mass of subatomic mass of fundamental particles. Here one unit is there, AMU, atomic mass unit. So its value 1.67 into 10 power 27 kilograms. So with reference to that AMU, divide this with 1.67 into 10 power minus 27, divide this also with the 10.1, this value divide with 1.67 into 10 power minus 27, this also divide with 1.674, this also divide with 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. So then you will get these values. So these three divided with the AMU, whose value is 1.66 into 10 power minus 27 kilograms. Okay, then you will get these values. Those masses are called as relative mass. These values are coming. These values are in comparison to AMU, atomic mass unit. That's right. Relative masses. Atomic mass unit also called as unified mass unit. So relative mass of electron is 0.00054 unified mass units. AMU, unified mass unit, both are same. Okay. Relative mass of proton is 1.00727 unified mass unit. Relative mass of neutron is 1.00867 unified mass units. Approximate. This approximately 0, not exactly 0. So for electron, approximate mass is 0, not exactly. Exact mass means this. So approximate mass of proton 1, approximate mass of neutron is 1. This is about properties of fundamental particles, some important properties. Okay, now we have to you have to remember these values we are using frequently while doing numericals. So these are very important. You have to keep in mind. Okay, now we'll see charge on one mole of electrons. 1 mole of electrons. Charge on 1 mole of electrons. Charge on 1 mole of electrons. 1 mole means, mole is a quantity which contains Avogadro number of particles. Avogadro number means 6.023 into 10 power 23, which is indicated by Na. Okay. Charge on 1 mole of electrons. We know charge on 1 electron is this 1.6 into, without sign, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. This is charge on 1 electron. But you need to find out charge on 1 mole of electron. 1 mole means Avogadro number of electrons. Avogadro number means which is denoted by Na. So charge on 1 mole of electrons. So therefore charge on 1 mole of electrons which is equals to, so Avogadro number into this divided by 1. Therefore Na into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs divided by 1. Okay, this one. Therefore here what is the value of Avogadro number? We know 6.023 into 10 power 23. This into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. After simplifying this, approximately 96,500 coulombs. So this is the charge on 1 mole of electrons. See, this is also called as Faraday. Faraday is defined as, Faraday is nothing but charge on 1 mole of electrons. Therefore, Faraday is equal to charge on 1 mole of electrons, which is equals to 96,500 coulombs. Therefore, we have to remember this is important. We are using, especially in case of electrochemistry, we are using this relation, and some other chapters also you need to remember this. Okay. Next we will see the charge to mass ratio of fundamental particles. Now we will see the charge to mass ratio, which is also called as specific charge. Before this we will see one small relation between the mass of proton and mass of electron. Relation between mass of proton and mass of electron. Okay, here mass of proton divided by mass of electron. From the table, mass of proton is 1.672 into 10 power minus 27 kilograms. Mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kilograms. So after simplifying this you will get 1837. So therefore mass of proton is equals to 1837 times to that of mass of electron. This is one important conclusion. So mass of proton is 1837 times to that of mass of electron. Mass proton is heavier than that of electrons. How many times? 1837 times. Okay. From this, mass of electron is mass of proton by 1837 times. This is the relation between mass of proton and mass of electron. sometimes while solving numericals we are using. Now come to charge to mass ratio. Charge to mass ratio also called as specific charge. Charge to mass ratio, that is specific charge of neutron, alpha particle, proton and electron. See what is alpha particle? Alpha particle means dipositive helium ion. Sometimes it may be represented like this, 2He4. Here 4, this is the mass, this is charge. Okay. Now come to specific charge of neutron. Specific charge of neutron, E by m. Charge of electron is 0. Mass, relative mass of neutron is 1. Therefore 0 by 1, 0. Okay. Next come to alpha particle. Alpha particle charge to mass ratio. For alpha particle, 2 units positive charge is there. Therefore charge to mass 4 units, 2 by 4. Then you will get 1 by 2, 0.5. Next come to proton. For proton, charge to mass ratio. Proton charge 1 unit, relative charge. Okay, mass, relative mass 1. Therefore 1. Next electron. Charge to mass ratio of electron. Charge of electron 1 without sign. Mass of electron. See, if you substitute relative here, mass of proton, take relative quantity. Relative mass of proton is 1. Therefore mass of electron, relative mass of electron. Here substitute mass of proton, take relative mass 1. Then relative mass of electron is 1 by 1837. 1 by 1837. Then you will get 1837. When we see top to bottom, charge to mass ratio increasing. When we move from neutron to alpha, charge to mass ratio, specific charge increases. Alpha to proton still increases. Proton to electron still increases. Therefore here specific charge increasing order. Neutron less than that of alpha particle less than that of proton less than that of electron. This is specific charge increasing order for these 4 particles. This order is important. Okay. Sometimes based on this, questions may ask in objective exams. What is the ratio of specific charge of electron to proton? So here you need to find out ratio of specific charge of electron to that of proton. Means E by m of electron is to E by m of proton. So this E by m of electron is 1837 is to E by m of proton 1. Therefore the ratio of specific charge of electron to that of proton is 1837 is to 1. Similarly, the ratio of specific charge of proton to that of alpha particle. So the ratio of specific charge of proton to that of alpha particle. Proton specific charge 1, alpha particle 0.5. So 1 ja, 2 ja. Therefore you will get 2 is to 1. Like this questions may ask. This is about fundamental properties of fundamental particles we discussed. Okay, thank you.